now that we've reframed what this trait actually is, let's get to the really good stuff, the unique strengths, the actual gifts that come along with it. We're going to walk through 5 pretty incredible strengths that are a direct result of this responsiveness. We've got deep observation, high empathy, intuitive insight, subtle communication, and we'll wrap up with creative thinking. All right, let's kick things off with gift number 1, which is really the foundation for everything else: deep observation. This is that hyperawareness we just talked about put into action. You're that person in a meeting who sees a colleague's tiny, fleeting frown that gives away how they really feel. Or you spot the one small inconsistency in a document that everybody else just scanned right over. You are literally seeing what isn't being said out loud. Now, being able to observe things so deeply leads right into the second gift, an incredible capacity for high empathy. Because you're so plugged into all those subtle emotional signals, your ability to feel for others is, well, extraordinary. It's one thing to understand what someone is feeling, but you often genuinely feel it right along with them. And that's what makes you such an amazing friend, a trusted teammate, or an incredibly insightful leader. So, what happens when you combine that deep observation with this high empathy? You get the third gift: powerful intuitive insight. Your brain is constantly gathering and processing all this extra data, the microexpressions, the tone of voice, the emotional undercurrents. And the result? A seriously powerful intuition. You know those gut feelings you get? They're usually spot on because you're connecting dots that other people don't even see. And of course, having that kind of insight naturally flows into our fourth strength, the art of subtle communication. When you can sense how people are feeling and pretty much anticipate how they'll react, you become a very, very skilled communicator. You know just the right thing to say, and maybe more importantly, what not to say. It's like you can feel the impact of your words before they even leave your mouth. And that brings us to our fifth and final gift, which kind of ties everything together beautifully: creative thinking. I mean, it just makes sense, right? If your mind is constantly taking in more information, more details, more emotional data, more subtle connections, then it is primed for creativity. You see the world in higher definition, and that lets you find patterns and make connections that lead to some truly original and innovative ideas. So, what's the big takeaway here? It's really all about a shift in perspective. It's about stopping, looking at this trait not as some kind of burden, and starting to embrace it as the superpower it really is. So if you walk away with anything, let it be this: having a highly responsive nervous system is not a personal failing. It's a biological trait, and it comes with a pretty amazing set of rare strengths. Your perception isn't a weakness, it's a powerful tool.